seeing people thong.
Yeah, I got my seeing people thong and loincloth.
I mean,
If I'm not seeing people, I'll go naked. If I'm seeing people, I gotta wear my seeing people thong and loincloth.
that's tremendous. Um, so here's the deal, right? You guys recognize the symbol on the floor here?
We do.
So it's the symbol of the seven. And there are 7 ritual components that you'll need. So if you scroll back up in the chat, you will see
Yes.
Claw of a Were-Tiger. And there's a Were-Tiger in the party. So that's
Yes.
good. You'll need the ashes of one of the lizard folk, one of Vrex's people, one of his ancestors. Only a small amount of ashes, not the entire body. Hang on.
Do you know what lizard foes? Do you know what those lizard things in the game are called?
What?
Lizard foes.
Lizalfos?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in Zelda.
Yeah.
Say
I
hi,
finally
everybody.
figured it out.
Say hi, Internet.
Hi, Internet.
Damn it.
Hello.
I'm going.
How's it going, bud?
He can't hear you.
Where's I'm
Oh,
going?
damn.
He's putting Lily and Mikey to bed.
What? Tell him that I said hi.
I will. Good night.
No,
Go have some ice cream.
but we don't have any chocolate ice cream. It's in the freezer.
Yes, we do. It's in the freezer.
Oh.
And he's off.
We have chocolate ice cream. Don't you worry.
Don't you worry now. We got this.
So, Claw of a Were-Tiger, small amount of ashes from a lizard folk, ruby worth at least 25,000 gold pieces, the song of a bard from Jiar, the scales of a thrycreen that perished in battle,
Sorry, friends.
a feather from a parrot that befriended a noble, and then there was one other thing that was one of the ritual components that nobody wrote down. And I'll be honest, I made that shit up. So we are going to make up a ritual component that you guys are going to have to find. It's going to be a drop of water from the what was it? Did I name that? I don't think I named it. No. So a drop of salt water from the sea where Nero.
Are you adding to it?
sits.
Because Mike typed it in last time.
Yeah, there's only 6.
Oh, oops.
There's supposed to be 7. So there's 7 points on the star. There are 7 ritual components. Kit Kat has a box. And Yezan is going to hold up the ritual candle snuffer and bang Vrexus on the head with it. Say, "You idiot. This will put out the candle." And then he shows you the bottom of it. There's a giant, like, egg-sized ruby on the bottom of it.
There were no guarantees it would work.
Fair enough. So he hands the ritual candle snuffer to Vrexus and says, "Keep this with you.
Excellent.
If you see any candles that need to be put out, don't lick them.
I slide it into my loincloth.
You might need the ruby for the ritual."
Perfect. I found a thing. It was in his hands.
He had it all the time.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
There are more things in your hands that we need. I start kind of snooping around him just in general.
He's gonna bat your hands away, and point at Kit Kat. The Thrycreen has a box that he found.
I have a box. You see me start patting myself down.
You're holding the fucking box. It was the last
What?
thing we did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good, because I don't remember picking up a box. I got a box.
You're like shifting the box to your other hand as you're patting yourself down. Is that...
That's correct. Well played, Steve.
Guys, where's my headphones? I can't find them.
I don't know where that. Where are my headphones?
Where's my fucking
You guys see my
headphones,
headphones? I can't.
Open the box.
Apparently, I'm opening the box.
Search
Opens
for
the box.
traps. I will just avoid you.
Did somebody say search for traps?
I did.
Nope.
Then I just stuck behind the little monk.
There's no traps on the box.
Excellent. Little monk, you are safe.
So before you started moving around, you'll notice that I had placed you in specific positions. So those are, you can move around however you want, but I want to mention it before everybody got moving around, that these are the positions that you know you're going to be in when you're casting the ritual. If you're not on that, if one of you is not in those positions at one of the points of the star, the ritual won't work. Okay?
Do the points of the star reflect us specifically, or is it just
No.
on the 7 points?
One of the casters needs to be on each of the 7 points.
Right on.
Okay.
So, Owen or Kit Kat, you open the
Sir.
box.
The box is open.
Okay, inside the box, you are going to find a small pile of ash.
What kind of ash is it?
Let me taste it, I will tell you.
So
Thank you.
Yezan is
From a
going
threat
to.
that perished in battle.
Or ashes of a lizard folk.
No, lizard folk.
So
I'm a lizard folk.
the ashes are. Yezan is going to hit Vrexus on the head and say, "Where's your mage hand? Where's your mage hand?"
I used the mage hand. For what?
And out of the ashes comes your mage hand
Okay.
and sort of waves
Yep.
and then goes away. To let you know that those are the ashes, in fact, of a lizard folk.
Oh,
I would have known if I had tasted it. I am 60% sure I would have known.
Yezan is just going to shake his head.
At least 60, maybe 62.
The other thing that's in the box is a tiny little chess piece carved in the shape of an owlbear. That, of its own volition, takes itself and moves to the center of the circle, center of the ritual circle, and forms into a real, live, breathing, snarling, attacking owlbear.
That was a poor choice, whoever let that thing out.
Roll initiative.
Grab your thing, control that thing. Bug, control that.
It's a good thing I'm not here.
Where are you?
I don't know.
Stevie
In
Steve.
flies the Kenku.
Initiative is
I figured I'd be here,
Hang
but I
on,
don't.
hang on. Don't roll initiative yet.
Oh, crap.
I'll put you in. Hang on.
Okay.
I gotta get crackling flames into the correct position.
Can't he just drag himself off of his thing?
I'm huge out there.
So,
Huge, huge.
All right. So objects and tokens. Initiative counter. Nope, that's the die roller. Initiative counter. Vrexus, you are in there. Everybody else, go ahead and roll initiative.
Yes.
Woo! High rolling today.
So apparently everyone is going last.
Yeah.
Except me.
My roll is pretty much indicates I was like, I'm totally. I was completely thinking about. I'm sorry, I was completely thinking about something else, guys. I don't know what's going on.
All right.
You are the slowest monk I've ever met. You fail on the initiative every time.
Crackly, crackle, flames.
He's just patient. Let's see if this. Let's see if I leveled up correctly. Yes, I did. Okay.
Ooh.
Wait.
22 hits.
Pew, 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 pew,
That's not the right damage. 10 damage then, or 11.
Okay. Did you not add in your modifier?
Yeah. So I just picked up agonizing whatever, and I don't know how to get it to include my charisma modifier in damage.
Okay.
I tried typing it in, and apparently it got rid of the +1 that I get.
Don't you just click on the charisma modifier or whatever it is?
There's a thing that you can drop it down when you do the. I'll show you. Hang on. So we're going to minus 10 damage.
What?
And
It's
then
11.
11. Okay. So minus another 1. All right. So we're going to go to your character sheet here real quick.
Yep.
And let me get there. Characters, crackle and flames, character sheet. So on your attack, there's a little gear.
Yeah, I clicked on it.
+1. Yeah, that should be right. But agonizing blast should be plus your charisma bonus.
Damage, yeah.
1d10. Don't put +1 there. You put 1d10 plus charisma. And then
I tried doing that in the I tried doing charisma and the blood because I also got +1 from the bloodstone. I guess if I put them in different boxes. Okay.
yeah, so you do charisma, and then there it's +6. Yeah, so you're good.
Okay, yeah, that worked. Yep,
All right.
I just had to put them in separate boxes. I put both of them in the same box, and it didn't like that.
Cool.
Okay. Anyway,
That's
done.
where he starts, and then the owlbear gets to go, and he is going to attack Kit Kat. And let's see, he is going to attack you with his claws. Get a 19.
Oh lord.
19 hits, and you take 14 slashing damage. And then he's going to go over here to Crackle and Flames and hit you with his beak.
Wait, I got hit with 14 damage?
Yes. And he crits you,
Ooh.
and you take 10 piercing damage.
We do Hellish Rebuke.
All right. 23 is pretty big.
Yeah, that's not a bad roll.
That's pretty big. Owlbear doesn't like that at all. Kit Kat, you are up.
That's kind of the idea.
I'm the fastest of the slow people. Yes.
Band of the fast people.
I mean, you're tied.
I'll give the help action to Zashir. And I'm going to pull out my bow and whack.
Mastermind lets you help as a bonus.
Yep.
Sweet.
Mm.
18 hits.
Wait a minute. Oh no, I click on it, right?
Yeah, you click on the words.
My bad.
There you go. So 11. All right. Owlbear is really not feeling good, you guys.
And my apologies. I should have uncanny dodged.
Should have had an extra die in there. Oh, well.
Are you done?
Yep.
Owen?
Done.
Versus.
Do not attack my anthropomorphic friends. I rage. I go reckless. And let's make this party happen. Advantage. Great. And I am going to use my Great Weapon Master. 18 hit.
Hits.
18 with the first one. 13 hit.
13 hits on the nose.
24, so 42 damage.
So, as you
Pink mist.
it actually doesn't. As you make your killing blow, the owlbear disappears
Where did you go?
into a tiny little chess piece that flips end over end and goes back in the box.
Kill the chess piece!
Those of you who were there for the last campaign will recognize this as a figurine of wondrous power.
I go after the chess piece!
The chess piece is in the box in Kit Kat's hands.
It is
The
cursed.
box is closed.
It is demons! Then I can't get back in the box. If it's closed, it's gotta be open. Demon!
Kit Kat, as an action on your turn, you can activate the figurine of wondrous power 2 times per day. That gives you an owlbear who is an ally and friendly to you and your companions.
Just have to, kill it first.
No. It's under your control now.
Instead, kill it the first time.
Yeah.
Brutally.
You just have to best it in combat in order to gain control of it. It can hear everything you say, and if you give it a name, it will respond.
I shall call him Fluffy.
I gave one to Andrew in the last campaign, and Minnie came in super handy a couple times.
Essentially, it was a Minotaur Pokeball, pretty much.
I mean, yeah, this is an owlbear and a Pokeball, only it's a chess piece.
We would have been friends forever.
I mean, they're still best friends in the next campaign, Blackest Night. All right. So, Yezan is going to be a little perturbed by the disappearing owlbear. What the F, you guys?
The F indeed.
So, we have a couple of ritual components that you guys need to find.
Let's go find dead bugs.
And the things that you need to get are the claw of a were-tiger, the feather of a parrot that befriended a noble, the scales of a Thracian that died in battle, and the song of a Jiaran bard. So 4 things that you need, and a drop of water from the ocean. So 5 things that you need. You have 2 of those 7. So
time for a nail clip, kitty.
I guess it still have to be attached to.
I have my giant scimitar.
Can the claw remain attached to the said were-tiger?
I don't think so.
Squig.
I'm very precise.
So you know that your claws will grow back,
Yeah.
but it's
Fair
gonna
enough.
hurt.
Yeah. Alright. This is what must be done. In that case, I'm going to. Would it probably be in the humanoid were-tiger form? That'd be probably the most.
Either one.
Okay. I'll transform to the humanoid version then.
Owen, I put my hands up on my head and I start staring at you. Does my mind magic not work like yours does? I was thinking at your head. Did you hear me? You are probably more proficient at cutting nails than I am. I might take his whole hand.
Yeah, like this, yeah. Giant scimitar is kind of frightening me.
I have two now.
I don't think I have the skills needed to take one off without, I don't know, taking something else. AKA, I don't have survival or medicine, so...
I would have assumed sleight of hand to cut just the nail.
Sleight of hand would totally work. Or you
Don't
can
have
do
sleight of hand.
Attack at disadvantage.
All right, can I do survival to pretend he is a giant kitty cat?
If you want to do survival, yeah, you can do survival.
It's okay, kitty. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Everything
Slice!
will be fine. Everything will be just fine. Survival! Oh, shit, I'm out of advantage. Sorry. Man, that second one was really
Jack die?
good. 26, I crit!
So, you take your giant scimitar, and Zashir puts his hand on the floor and just kind of like goes back like this and closes. I mean, you close your eyes, right?
Yeah.
Because this is fucking frightening. Giant
Take
scimitar.
my hand!
Aim for my hand, not the head.
Like they say, there is no sweating.
It comes down and it slices all the way through the nail in such a way that you don't even bleed.
I did not cut to the quick. That's an expression for you people, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So,
I am quite impressed.
for four
Me too. I
items,
saw this going very poorly.
4 items remain. We've had one successful skill that was used. If you guys want to describe what you're doing around here, we can do the other 4 as skill challenges if you want, or we can try and move around and see what you find. Do you have any skills that will let you find some of these ritual components?
Are there any crypts
Take a
around
look.
here?
There.
I got a lot of time. It's underneath the temple.
Yeah, you're down underneath the temple. So if you look in the bottom left hand corner of the screen, there is a spiral staircase that is going down. The spiral staircase, unfortunately, is covered over. So if you remember last session, Kit Kat had a very tough time digging over there to get you guys down here, and going down will be even more difficult. But it is, you know that there are stairs that go even further down.
The corpse of a Thrycreen could be down below in the crypts.
You're also going to know that in Thrycreen culture, it is unseemly to bury their dead.
It's probably not in the crypts.
They like to find rooftops and play and ceremonially lay out their dead on rooftops.
Is it because their scales look like shingles?
No. It has to do with the light of the sun and the blessings of Dahar.
Not shingling a roof. Let's go to the ceiling.
Not with people. We don't shingle roofs with people.
Seems like a noble way to spend your afterlife, protecting your friends from water and leaks.
Steve has us on mute so we can try and keep his shit together.
Yeah.
I go up to the roof.
All right. When you go up to the roof, you are going to find a small amount of what appear to be candles, and no licking, says Yazan.
Are these evil candles?
No, but they are ritual candles.
Can
Just
I
being
allow them
safe.
to continue? If they're not evil candles, I only put out evil candles.
So there are 3 warriors that were laid to rest up here. One of them is indeed Thrycreen, and he is laying arms crossed, giant battle axe on his chest. He also has what is that called? Studded leather armor that is surprisingly still completely intact.
All right, I roll religion real fast to see how I feel about looting this guy. Oh, whoops, sorry. I did that twice.
24.
Right, awesome. I'm super religious. I say a
So-
sweet prayer to their sweet God, and then I figure out which piece of him I can take.
So there's not a whole lot left on the extremities, but when you go underneath the armor, most of his scales are fully intact, and you're pretty sure that if it's to save the world, this warrior would be fine with you taking one.
I say a slight prayer to his God and then to the Sand Eater. I thank them for their many blessings. I take his chest plate, whatever it is, and then I also grab a small piece of shingle. Do they look similar?
No. So
All right, I put the shingle back.
the shingle is slate and black and very crumbly when you pick it up. The scale is hard and greenish blue and iridescent and sort of twinkles a little bit when you move it back and forth, like it shines. You know what I mean? And it looks nothing like the shingle.
I know you have magic armor, brother, but this will serve you well in the afterlife. May the gods protect you all the way through. And I leave. Armor intact, the whole deal. I won't say anything to the party about the armor.
So before you leave, the warrior's hands are gonna move
Creepy.
and go up like this, and then go back down to his side, and then cross over again, which you know is a sign of farewell.
I do it back in whatever would be appropriate, and then I roll. Ancestors speak to me every day. You may think it's creepy. I consider it to be mostly normal.
All right. So, Zashir, how are
Yes.
you going to retrieve a ritual component?
Let's see here. So we have the claw now, so I can probably shift it back. That part's already done. Got the ashes, got the scales. Ocean water was one, right? And this temple, was it relatively close to the ocean? I can't remember now.
You can hear the ocean from the steps of the temple. You can see the beach is very close.
Let's hope that I'm actually fast enough. Maybe I can actually run out and grab it real quick while all this is going on. Maybe I could actually use my speed to good use for once.
What sort of vessel do you have?
I don't know if I have anything on me. What was in the explorer's pack? I cannot remember.
You're in a temple, so they're gonna have other things that
Yeah.
you can use too.
I'll rummage through, see if there's something I could use. A vial, glass,
So
any sort of jar.
glass is going to be really hard to come by in this particular temple,
Okay.
because it's crudely made, but there is some glass around, because there's a shitload of sand, but the fine glass that you would expect to see in the market is you don't encounter anything like that. What you do come upon are several cups. And each one of the cups is going to be made from a different metal. One from gold, one from platinum, one from copper, one from silver, and one from a black metal that you don't recognize that has sort of an iridescent sheen to it. Each one of them is going to have a different symbol on it. But the gold one has the symbol of the 7 that you recognize, and the copper one has the symbol of Jiar, the script J that is the symbol of the noble house of Jiar.
Can I use a religion check to see if I recognize the other symbols?
Sure. So the other 3 symbols are runes, but you don't really know what they are. So they're obviously like heraldry of some sort, but the other 3 you're not really sure what they are. They all look about this. They look about the same though. So if it was a language, they're not. But if it was a language, it would have been written in the same language.
Okay. So this has the symbol of the 7 for the ritual. I'm assuming probably the cup that has the symbol of the 7 would probably be our best bet. So I'm gonna use that one.
Okay. So you take the gold cup and you run out to the water, and you fill it up with water, and then you come back.
I wave when I see him go outside.
So let me have you make a skill roll. I'm going to say either survival or sleight of hand to see if you get back in without spilling the water. If you have another skill you'd like to use, that's perfectly fine.
Sleight of hand is probably my best bet.
Cool.
Not trained in it, but...
If you want to use a skill that you're trained in, sell me on why.
Best bet would probably be acrobatics to try to keep things under control.
And as fast as you're moving, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Do it up.
I'm gonna try.
Oh yeah, you're good.
There we go.
Cup full of water.
Yep.
All you needed was a drop. Way to go.
All right. A drop and then some.
All
You're going in and out like a flash, sort of.
Hey guys, look what I got. Crackling flames. There are a few ritual components remaining.
Which are the 2 we need? The ruby and the feather?
The ruby you got from the bottom of the candle snuffer. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Feather and the song.
The feather and the song. So we are going to say that your bard friend is here and is willing to sing.
There we go.
Okay.
That was easy. So the only thing we need I assume there aren't a bunch of nobles wandering around in the temple carrying parrots?
No, but the temple is ruined, but at one point it was regularly visited. So you are pretty sure that there have been nobles through here at some point.
Okay. I guess I will check to see if they left any feathers behind.
Okay. There aren't any in... No. Crackling Flames does not have the proper feathers, and even though he is friends with a noble, he is obviously not a parrot.
Not obvious to me. They look very similar.
Okay, what color is Crackling Flames?
Dark colored.
Okay, that's totally fair. Crackling Flames, what color are you?
The questions we ask in game.
What color are your feathers?
There we go. I couldn't find the mute buttons. Sorry, there's a bunch of noise going on here. I don't know. I assume I've heard black before, so I'm gonna say black. I don't know anything's voice though.
That's fair. Do you know what a parrot looks like?
Bird.
Red. Bright fuck red.
I might be colorblind.
You might also be a fucking idiot. So, with your investigation score, Crackling Flames, you know that buried beneath you there is likely to be at least 1 or 3 nobles.
Gotcha.
There's a way to go to get down, but it's going to be kind of difficult. However, you have a friend who has a mount that has a burrow speed.
That would come in handy, I
I
would
do
think.
have that.
Kit Kat?
I don't know what they're talking about. As the mount like pipes up.
Mhm.
So we have this mount. We can totally go down there. You're just gonna need to point him in the right direction.
I point up the staircase.
Onward! I want to
It's all
move
you,
this
buddy.
whole thing as one. Yeah. Yeah. Really? It's not gonna do this? You son of a bitch. There it goes.
Hang on, let me work.
Ah!
How are you?
So
Yeah,
you
for some reason it wasn't letting me select the whole thing.
you gotta draw and drag over the whole thing.
Well, I can get like...
There you go.
Oh, there it goes. Alright. To the stairs.
All right.
Sister.
So we are going to have your mount make a strength check. Do you have the strength stat for your mount, or do I need to look it up for you?
I might have it. I'm pretty sure I saved it.
It's 11.
Thanks, Dave.
So you get +0, but you also have a burrow speed. So depending on how much time you want to spend, you can burrow it out with the mount, or you can try to make a strength check to get it out of the way, or you can do something else. It's up to you.
I'll let it burrow. Because I'm not proficient in strength checks.
Okay. Roll percentile dice. Oh yeah, crushed it. So, the mount gives you a wonderful 10-foot wide or 5-foot wide hole for crackling flames to go down and investigate. If you want.
Okay. I will head on down.
Okay. When you get down there, you're going to see several graves, about 20 in total, 2 of which are adorned in gold leaf and finery that allow you to recognize them as nobles' graves. One of them is a little bit larger and has the symbol of Jiar, and another one has birds all over it.
Okay.
Like-
Do they have any writing?
So the writing is going to be really, really faded and hard to see. But from what you gather, the one with the J is one of the ruling house of Jiar, a caliph from at least 400 or 500 years ago. And then the one with the birds is going to be the former high priest of the temple, who's almost 700 years ago.
Okay. And how long ago did you say the Caliph was? 400?
About 400 years ago. Yeah.
And I assume that still counts as a noble, though, the head of the temple?
Yeah, so the clergy are considered part of the ruling class.
Okay. I will check that one first.
All right. So I'm going to need a skill. one that you are trained in and that makes sense. I'll say history or religion. If you want to use something else, that's fine too. Just need to know why.
Does investigation work?
Sure. That didn't work.
No, it doesn't.
That didn't work at all.
We're a little quick with that, yes.
Wow, that was a nat 1.
So,
Yeah.
which one were you looking at?
The head of the temple.
So the high priest of the temple was a great lover of birds, but there's nothing there. Not even bones. Everything's gone back to dust.
Okay. Then I guess I will check the caliphs.
All right. Not investigation this time. Let's use a different skill.
So I guess the head of the temple was in pretty bad shape, so I'm going to try and open it carefully so I don't.
Can I give him a help action through Mastermind?
If you want to go down there with him, yeah, that's fine.
So I don't cause anything that's left to crumble.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go down until he's within 60 feet of me, and I'll give him the help action.
Which means you're rolling at advantage, which is good because that 12 did not hit it.
Jesus.
One of these days I'll break 10.
The dice are trying to kill you.
The DC was 15. So as
I
you
only have a +6, so.
as you open the chest or the sarcophagus, you are going to see a very well defined skeleton, and you are going to see on the shoulder of the skeleton, laid out with as much care, a brightly colored bird. And as you open it, everything inside crumbles to dust.
God damn it.
So if you remember the skeleton from the fight in Moria in Lord of the Rings, where once they see it, it just kind of crumbles when they find the dwarves. That's what happens. So, since you were down there, Kit Kat, you see all this happen, and you know that the birds on the grave from the head of the temple to Neferel are not. He was not the only one to be a lover of birds. So if there's a skill that you would like to use to figure out where else in the crypt you can search, you can totally do that.
Roll an insight, maybe?
So the graves aren't really going to lie to you.
That's all I got. It's acrobatics, athletics, deception, insight, intimidation, and stealth. Not going to help.
I mean, so what does insight do? Like, what's the... Because the only time I've ever used it was to tell if somebody was lying to you.
You can use insight, but it's normally done on people. It's normally to tell what would normally be done here. How would somebody be thinking?
Looking
Stuff
for
like that. Yeah, long verbal. Yeah, thank you, Steve.
What'd you say, Steve? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Looking for nonverbal cues type of thing. Like, that's how you tell if they're lying. Just
Gotcha.
getting a sense of a person, basically.
Used in poker, used in stuff like that. I mean...
Would it work for intuition?
Potentially. I mean, not strictly, but it's as good. It's probably better than any other skill for that, right?
I mean, if he described it differently, he could possibly say how things are set up. Maybe there is some sort of insight to be gained with the order of the sarcophagi, or everything comes in pairs, or so far he's seen something with birds on it or something like that. But I mean, it's a stretch.
Casting guidance on him.
Okay.
I mean, he can use stuff he's not trained in. He's got good skills. Like real good dexterity skills. Like better than most people's trained skills.
Why do they need my social security number?
To steal your money.
Give me all your money.
Sorry, distracted. What now?
I need you to make a skill roll. with a skill that would help you to find a bird in a crypt.
That's all I got.
So your buddies here in the party made a great case for insight, or maybe you have a dexterity skill that might be as good as somebody who's not trained in it, or who is trained in it who's not as high on dex as you are.
What would Dex do for any of this?
I use sleight of hand.
Yeah, Steve, you sleight of hand. Try to be gentle when opening the crypt.
I didn't use it very well, but I used it.
Better than your investigation, though.
Well, yeah, but that's not saying much.
We'll do an acrobatics check. Or no, we'll just... yeah, we'll do an acrobatics.
And you have an extra D4, by the way, because I guidance you.
So what's your acrobatics doing that's going to let you find out stuff?
Just felt like using it. If not, I'll just use athletics because I'll almost let open. And an extra D4 with it, so...
Yeah,
here's your athletics.
Your insight was great.
And so was his athletics.
Yeah. So when you look at the crypt of the former head of the temple from about 700 years ago, you're going to notice immediately behind him the grave of another clergyman who was alive around the same time. Was probably one of the leader's mentors, or proteges is what I meant to say. And you are going to see not as many, but still several birds in and around his grave in filigree and in relief carvings. As you open his grave, there are going to be no actual birds, but several very well preserved feathers inside the grave. Go ahead and roll a d6, and we'll see what kind of bird you get. So you are going to get a green feather that, if you are trained in survival or animal handling, you're going to be able to identify that as a feather of a macaw, which is very closely related to the parrot. And in this particular case, you're pretty sure it's going to work for the ritual.
Sounds good.
All right. So, we have all of the ritual components.
All right.
Let's everybody gather around the symbol. Yazan is going to take a spot.
Does my mount have to take a spot? Because that's kind of hysterical if that's the case.
No. Yazan is going to take a whistle out of his pocket. And the whistle is not what you would typically expect from a whistle. It's carved from a conch shell. And it's a very thin conch shell. And he's going to blow in it twice. And appearing as if from nowhere are going to be these three guys. So these are 3 of the 10 Knights of the Living Water. You will know them as the Guardians of Fort Azrak. There are 10 paladins who are there to guard the temple against attacks from outside, and also to ensure that the caravans that come to retrieve the water are unmolested. They are all ritual casters, and so they are going to be able to assist you in this casting. All right? So, let me show you the character sheet for Knight of the Living Water. Show 2 players. So above characters, there's a folder that says monsters. You guys should be able to see now the Knight of the Living Water. Can you guys see the? If you go to the journal.
No, I see characters and handouts, and that's it.
All right. So let's go here. Let's see. Edit. And all players' journals. Save changes.
There it goes.
The show to players button is a lie.
All we can see is a picture.
Oh yeah. We don't
Yay, pictures.
So you don't see the character sheet?
No,
Negative.
sir.
I just have the bio and info tab.
Let me click it again. Edit.
Living water, bioinfo, yeah.
All players. Try it again.
There it is.
There we go.
All right. So they each have.
Well, that's fun.
So each of you who is not a ritual caster will act as one of the Knights of the Living Water. And you also have a couple cantrips that I forgot to give you, but that's not important. I'll get that fixed before you actually get to the Fort Azrak Temple. Please know that Greater Restoration is only available to them within Fort Azrak. They are not able to cast it here.
Okay.
We're mostly going to be running this as a skill challenge. So,
Oh boy.
yep. So Steve is going to suck.
If it deals with rolling, we know Steve's not going to be on it.
All right. So there is a chant that they are going to that Yezan and Vrexis are going to teach everyone. They're also going to have Abigail step back and start to sing. Each one of you who has a ritual component, place it on the point of the star, and then we're going to begin the ritual.
I
I'm
had
going
my
to give the
extras
ashes
to other people.
to Brexus before this starts.
I have many things.
So everybody needs to have at least one ritual component.
Do we have
Oh.
enough? Do we have enough ritual casters?
So everybody who is not a ritual caster will be taking the role of a Knight of the Living Water.
Kid Kat is not a ritual caster, I believe.
I'm not a ritual caster.
I thought you were.
No,
Only one warlock type gets rituals.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Clearly not Steve.
My warlock type.
most casters don't get ritual casting.
So Yezan,
So I guess most
3
barbarians
knights,
don't have it.
Vrexis.
I'm pretty sure I don't have ritual casting.
It's just druids, wizards, and then the one type of warlock
And then the feet.
without taking a feat. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll say there are 4 of the Knights of the Living Water. Yezan, Vrexis, and Abigail, because bards can.
Okay, then yeah, swap Steve out for Owen out for the bard.
There we go. So
Make sure that somebody has a feather and somebody has the ashes of the lizard folk.
okay. Zashir, which
Yes.
which ritual component did you have?
I had the water and the sort of chalice.
Crackling flames.
I didn't have any.
I
So-
give you the claw. Here you go.
Well, to the knight, right?
Yeah, to the knight. Vrexis.
Yes. I keep the carapace of the bug because I believe that his spirit would be best held by me.
Cool. and then Yezan will take the feather, and then the other knight is going to have the ashes.
I give Abigail the put her out her snuffer thingy, the
The
not
licking?
licking candle.
Cool. All right.
But I say I need it back. Just in case there are more evil candles.
Evil candles. Your new last name, it's Vrexus Candlesbane.
That's true. Rex's wet tongue. Man.
Knights in the top left and top right aren't in the same position relative to the star. Just thought I would point that out.
It's okay.
They're the trained professionals. It's fine.
All right. So let's roll initiative, just so we can keep everybody in. Let me get the tracker up. So let me remove all turns, and then
So I roll as initiative
roll
with
initiative
as the
as
knight.
yourself. Roll initiative as
Oh.
yourself.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say I don't see a modifier on there.
So if you look on the character sheet at the right hand next to the name, there is.
I
an
am so
initiative button there.
fast.
But it's kind of fucked up. So because the tokens aren't actually tied to the character sheet, so just roll initiative as yourself.
Well, okay. Yeah, I was gonna change my modifier to theirs, but
No, it's fine.
oh, there's a button for it. I
There
see.
is a button for it.
It
but
looks
has to
like
be
a
tied to
dice
the
and says
token,
in
so
it.
Yeah, but it doesn't actually tell you the number.
It doesn't. So, Kit Kat, you are first to act. Well, your knight avatar is first to act.
Okay.
So, the ritual has each one of these components. It's tied to each one of those things. Each one of you has placed the component on the star point in front of you, and you are trying to banish a 100-foot long, 20-foot in diameter Leviathan from the depths of the sea. What skill would you like to use to try and enact the ritual?
Am I using
The knight
the
skills.
knight skills?
The knight skills, because he's a ritual caster.
Okay. Probably start with religion.
Cool.
So to just click on religion and on his and it rolls?
Yep.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
So 16 is going to get it. The DC for tracking purposes on this is going to be 13. So we're gonna get to 7 successes before 3 failures. Religion check, go. Zashir of the Twilight Sands, not religion.
Yes. Not religion. In that case, probably Arcana. And this
Excellent.
seems like arcane forces that are kind of driving this beast to begin with, so possibly skills in Arcana would probably be helpful here.
Absolutely. 19's gonna do it. Excellent. Francis.
I use my perception to see the weak points where the spell may be more effective against the enemy.
Cool.
Good?
Good.
No, not good.
Don't forget your inspiration.
All right, I inspire. I do it again. I did
Nice.
it.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
It's my turn, right?
Bonus action help on Steve.
I'm gonna use animal handling,
Okay.
untrained, but with the friend of the sea, right? We're trying to get rid of a sea creature thing, right?
It's it's an aberration, but
Handle tapeworm.
it it lives
It
in
has
the
a swim
sea,
speed, right?
and you are a knight of the living water at this point, so you're very familiar with that. So
Yeah, I mean, friend of the sea. They've got that ability, advantage on animal handling for creatures with an inherent swim speed.
yes, they do.
So, do I get to advantage? I
Roll
assume
with advantage, absolutely.
it's charisma, right?
They are animal handling is
Wisdom.
wisdom. Yeah.
Oh, that's worse. That's much worse.
Very bad at this game.
So, we have our first failure, and the room is going to begin to shake a little bit. The points on the stars are going to kind of start to tremble and wobble, but not physically. They go in and out of reality. You guys are fucking with the essence of this entire world right now. So the points on the stars are there, and then they're not, and then they're there, and then they're not. But they're not flashing like on and off at the same time. They're all kind of strobing differently. So
Well, that doesn't seem good.
reset. Any skills that were used last time can be used again, but not by the same person.
Okay. I will make an Arcana check.
$15's gonna do it.
And a bonus action, help Steve.
Fair enough. Zashir.
Then I will try religion then this time.
Why are you all getting
Why
advantage?
are we all getting an advantage?
You shouldn't get advantage. Somebody turned it
Oh.
on.
Turn it back to normal. I turned it on because I got
Sorry.
it for the animal handling.
Yeah, so we've got
Turn it back on.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
The beginning of this
four-
round.
4 successes and 2 failures. Or you didn't have advantage, so roll again, Matt.
I mean, neither did Owen.
Yeah, how did,
Oh, and roll Arcana
10.
again.
how did it get advantage?
Because you're
you
all
set
working
it
off
for
the same
advantage.
character sheet. There's only
Like the same
one.
character sheet. And I turned it on.
Error.
I gotcha. Fair enough.
Gotcha. Well,
Can't-
thanks a lot, Steve.
Do you have inspiration?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. So we have 2 failures. And 4 or 5 successes. 4 successes. And 2 failures. Alright. Vrexus.
I see what the priest knight things are doing, and I use religion to call upon the Sand Eater to help. I do so well.
Oh, smashed it.
Nice.
So 5 successes. Alright. Crackle and flames. Don't forget you have advantage.
Sorry, what was that?
Don't
You
forget
have
you have
advantage.
advantage because your buddy Kit Kat is helping you.
Don't forget to turn it off so you don't confuse the rest of the guys.
So you said the points of this are like going all in and out all weird, right?
Yes.
I want to do a saving throw to prevent that from affecting the ritual, basically, to try and hold them in place or whatever.
Great. What ability?
Can I do wisdom or charisma?
Either
I
one.
feel like wisdom makes a little more sense.
Either
I'd rather
one.
do charisma, but
Either one.
okay, I will do charisma then. I turned it off.
All right.
I turned it off.
The points seem to stabilize. They respond to your incantation and come back into phase with reality. So let me count these real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes and 2 failures. Comes down to Kit Kat. Again, skills that you have used you cannot reuse, but anything that you haven't used is fair game.
Casting guidance on him again, or on the knight. I guess right. He's a knight.
So add a D4.
So
Yep.
actually, Crackle and Flames, guidance is an action.
Oh, can I not do that? I'm not the knight.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's totally legit. If Crackle and Flames is doing that, go for it. Go for it.
Okay. So add a D4.
Yep.
Well, let's. I'll roll perception, then add the D4. Is it normal?
Yes. Normal.
I kill it, but
Crushed it. So, here is what you see. So,
Oh shit!
appearing in the center of the ritual star, a 100-foot long, 20-foot wide Leviathan purple worm springs forth without disturbing the ground. It springs forth from the outer planes, and comes up and just explodes out of the middle of the circle, and starts to try to attack you guys, but it's not going to be able to get past the points of the star. As you watch it struggle against this impenetrable field, each one of the ritual components is consumed. They come up into the air of their own volition and start to swirl, and creating this vortex and this bluish, purplish energy just crackles. And then once it gets to its terminal velocity and can't move any faster, it implodes upon itself, and the Leviathan is gone.
Yeah.
And you successfully cast the ritual to banish the demon that was despoiling the bodies of the dead. Yezan takes a knee. Well done. Well done.
Brexus goes out and chops up anything that looks like it might still be whole or living. He is angry. He did not get to fight this. He is
So angry right now. So angry.
I congratulate the ritual caster that I kind of supported with my encouragement the whole time.
So, okay. So while you guys are having a good time and patting each other on the back, the Knights of the Living Water are going to come to the center of the circle. All 4 of them, even though there's only 3 on the board right now. And they're going to each link hands. And then they are going to beckon you, and you are going to each stand on the points of the star. Inside the ritual circle. And they are going to and Kit Kat, you'll want to bring your mount with you.
Nope, that's not gonna work.
Just a piece of him.
Uno más.
So as they link hands, they are going to
Don't mind me.
they are going to strike their feet on the ground of the ritual, and they're going to say some words in primordial, and then you all are going to be transported to Fort Azrak.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
And let me bring you there so that you can see what's up.
I thought they were mating. This is much better.
There we go. So, you know that Fort Azrak has 2 towers. And in these 2 towers, there are identical information. Hang on, guys. You don't go to the desert waste. I'm just dragging you through so that you can get to the GR hex map. Hex map. So we are in the northern tower.
Where were we before? Just out of curiosity.
Where the lion is.
That's pretty far away.
Yeah. So you
Yeah, we took a
are
head was wrong.
magically transported to Fort Azrak.
Cool.
So as you got to the northern tower, there is a bridge, and then there is the southern tower, and they are basically identical. You're not actually going to the desert waste. I'm just taking you through here. Fort Azrak Tower. All right. Everybody make a Constitution save.
Oh god.
I'm terrible.
Totally gonna throw up.
I don't have to make it as a knight anymore, right?
No, you make it as yourself. You guys are done being the knights.
Jesus. Finally, I make one.
Actually, yeah, mine's better than the knights, I think.
All right, so it was only DC 10, so you guys all made it.
Yay.
Zashir, you are going to recognize this magic as something that is inherent to the knights. Whenever there are more than one of them in the same place and they are needed, they can transport themselves and whoever is with them back to one of the towers. This is a tale that you had heard more than once growing up in the temple, but you're also going to know that because of your mixed breeding, it's particularly difficult for you to be transported. So even though you made your con save, you're still going to throw up.
I'll accept that.
And it's really embarrassing.
Should have taken beer and peanuts first.
Like, sorry, I just not used to moving so.
Friend Yazan, can you remove my mouth leprosy? I have mummy rot of the tongue. I worry I will no longer speak soon.
So Yazan is going to put his face in his hands, shake his head, say, one of the knights will be able to help you. I am needed in the capital.
Okay, goodbye.
And he disappears.
Friend Knights, I have mummy rot of the tongue. Can one of you help?
On your success banishing the Leviathan, now that we are in our home, we can help you.
Excellent. I give you a hug.
So, greater restoration cast upon you. The only trick is, though, in order for it to fully take effect, you have to have the benefits of a long rest.
All right, I curl up for a nap.
One of the caveats of the greater restoration that the knights can cast. You have to have a night's sleep in the tower.
I think we'd be willing to do that if you have space for us.
So everybody is shown to the rooms. There's a fireplace over here if you guys want to curl up next to that. You can go upstairs and get some sleep, get a rest in. If you guys have any questions that you have for the knights or anything that you need as far as mundane weapons or gear, they have it here. Anything you need.
Still trying to learn more about the tribe of the were-tiger folk and such, and see if I wanted to ask the knights like what their experience was with, if they've had any experience or run-ins with this particular tribe. So
they're really far away, and they know that there is a tribe of were-tigers that's led by sort of a shadowy character, Aurora, whose motives are never really clear. But they haven't had any specific dealings with him or many of his people because they're so far away.
I go talk to this guy with 130 hit points. But he died. I'm uncertain as to why he is dead. Oh no, I tried to fix him. He's not dead anymore. Thank goodness. He loves me. He's got heart.
That's one of the Knights of the Living Water. So he's wearing he's a Triton knight.
So you said they're paladins. What deity? Did it say on the sheet? I didn't see.
No, it didn't.
Okay, I can open it back up.
Their particular deity is the equivalent to Poseidon, so the god of the sea. Andrew, do you have a
So
god of the sea?
Bathael is the goddess of the sea, and she is an evil goddess, but a neutral evil goddess. And it's because the sea is cruel and kind of judgmental and shit.
Fair enough.
Sea is emo.
It seems like it might be worth throwing some Tempest in there.
Tempest is the god of storms, and he is neutral.
So they're paladins of Tempest, but they are
It could probably be a group of sea-ish gods.
yeah.
I feel like that's defensible.
But these guys are pretty good. They're sworn to protect the people and specifically the water caravans from attacks, and to ensure that the ocean is shepherded and husbanded well.
But yeah, so you can probably set it up as a group, including some of the good gods, and
I was about to say, throw
Kind of like
in
the
God of
triad with Set and the OG
Yeah,
gods and the
definitely fun. But
Blackest Night campaign.
Yep. The Knights of the Triune is who you're talking about.
Yes.
And we also have the Knights of the Iron Rose, who are two different neutral gods. And I mean, it's not uncommon for a knightly order to have multiple deities.
Fen and Tempest are probably the two that fit best here.
and honestly, I feel like Baphomet should still be included.
Bathael.
Or Bathael, yeah. Sorry, that's
Then
Baphomet
you have
is
good,
Forgotten
neutral, and
Realms.
evil.
yeah.
It would give you good, neutral, and evil, which would make it kind of neutral at that point.
But yeah, I mean, get the gods of the sea and then throw in some good gods as well
God of travel.
as kind of a counter because
So yeah, they're all wearing full plate. They have a limited spell list because of their particular affinity for the sea. They can cast Wall of Water, which is pretty cool. They're all Tritons, and they are all pretty much living just here at the fort, but they are available if needed to protect the people. So everybody get the benefits of a long rest while the DM goes to take a piss. Be right back.
Okay.
Yay. Strange enough, I don't think I took any damage there because I didn't want to actually take any actions in that battle.
I used a rage to kill the owl bear that's on our team. But I fucked him up good. I had sex with him in his face.
Well, that's new.
Isn't that what you say?
The kids are calling it nowadays.
You say you fuck people. I assume that was you sex people. Isn't that what fuck means?
Yeah, more or less.
All right. So I sexed with him good in his face. And then he died from my sex. It's weird only being able to control my character. When you DM, you can control everybody's stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I was excited I got to control this guy. I have no idea why. But we're hanging out. He's following me around. We're now besties.
Huh? Probably, yeah. All right. What sort of crazy fuckery did you get up to while I was away? No, Jesus, guys.
you don't want to know.
I mean, you asked.
Who's making those fucked up sounds?
Oh, it sounds like a frog a little bit.
I assumed somebody was sleeping.
Oh, that would be my dog. If your guys are picking that up, that's hysterical.
Oh, you fucking serious?
Yeah.
That's Roxy?
Yeah,
Wow,
she
yeah.
snores, man.
Dog is
Oh
snoring.
my god.
Holy
I
shit.
mean, you're using a
sounds like-
headset and everything.
Say hi to the internet, Roxy.
I
There's your puppy.
can't. I'm sleeping.
Clearly.
That is amazing.
That is.
I didn't think you guys would be able to hear that. That's hysterical.
Yeah, we can
Oh
hear.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We can totally hear it.
Microphone's much better than it should be.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
All right. So what the fuck? All right. So that's amazing.
We were coming here first in the beginning. We should do what we came to do. With the murder and the killings and what have you.
Yes.
Yeah, this is what you came for.
So we probably should ask the knights if they know anything about.
We were
Forces
supposed
of
to ask
work here.
about mummy blood and things like that.
Yes.
So, do you guys remember what you found when you went to the prince's to the caliph's bedchamber?
Mummy blood, and I think I licked it too.
Mummy blood. There was the
That's how I got mummy
Sort of.
blood the first time.
there was a sort of lens
Funny
or
you should
something
mention
that indicated that somebody could actually see into the chamber.
Yes, a bug. A voyeuristic bug.
In Rex's voice, I say, I ate one.
I did!
You did.
I knew he was a parrot. He says the things that I said, like a parrot.
You're fairly sure that was you saying it.
I'm very happy about that.
Let's see.
Steve, take inspiration for that. That was awesome.
Oh, crap. That was a terrible deception.
I am trained in insights. I'm probably going to beat you.
Yeah.
Roll it disadvantage, Andrew.
Okay. I did not.
And Steve, you still get inspiration. That was awesome.
It's magic.
All right. So,
Grandfather, you shut up.
So yeah, they're going to tell you about Tabrik. They're going to tell you about his evil ways, and they're going to let you know that they are certain that it is him whose evidence you found in the Caliph's bedchamber. They are also going to call in Shuri and bring him back to the fort, and he is going to let you know that if it truly was Tabrik who was involved with all of this, that you need to be very careful about how you approach him. It's going to give you some intel about Tabrik, and he is going to let you know
Who is Tabrik?
Tabrik is a mummy lord.
Oh, yeah, it's gotcha. Yeah, that's right.
Tabrik is the baddest of badass mummies. That between here and there, you are going to encounter several hordes if he knows you're coming. So he has at least 200 mummies at his command. He also has
Wow.
he also has the ability to make more undead Not mummies, because those are a little bit more difficult to make, but pretty much any other kind of undead that you can think of, he can summon, bring forth, as it were, from the blackness. And his fortress is going to be riddled with traps.
I think we should consider gaining more strength before we confront him. I did not figure this would be such a direct route.
Or perhaps learning more about what Tabrik could possibly be weak to.
Are there Tabrik-related strongholds that may not have hordes of mummies?
There are... there's always Jiar. You could go back to the city and try and find some aid there. The trip back would certainly be a trek where you could gain some experience. Shuri also has another an item that you could look for that he's not really sure exactly where it would be located, but there's a library in GR that may have some help. The item that you would be looking for is known as the Diamond of Jiar. It's said that this particular artifact is able to imbue its bearer with great strength, and also able to temporarily banish a large area to a pocket dimension. So if there was a horde coming at you, you could take some of them and put them aside for a moment.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Whatever the party wants. This is crazy.
You also know, you know that the Mummy Lord is going to hit really hard, and that Mummy Rot will probably be the least of your worries.
Yes, and Mummy Rot should have killed me. If not for random allies that could cast spells that we do not have yet. These are hordes of creatures that this is the minor thing they do to you. And we could not handle it by ourselves. We must make better decisions.
We must make better decisions? I'm really thinking it's just you, Vrexus.
I am making decisions about going elsewhere. Doing things. Can I level up by fishing? Can I fish for like 7 hours? I've done that in games. Can I stay crouched in the shadows as people walk by?
Yes.
Excellent. My stealth is fantastic.
Everybody's going to get a level after tonight's game as well.
I stealth. I shouldn't have had advantage, but both of those were good. A disadvantage. Excellent. I'm excellent at stealth. I am one with the shadows.
Isn't Zashir supposed to be one with the shadows?
Yeah,
Rexus is just better than Zashir. Across the board. He becomes animal sometimes, I animal all the time. He's very slow, I'm very fast. I stealth. I did not see him disappear.
Wait, this sounds bad. I came back and I heard Rexus say I stealth.
I stealth. I'm very good at stealth. Very, very sneaky.
All right. Let's try and get this back on track. Where are you guys? Are you still on the... Oh, I was on the wrong screen.
What did I miss? I feel like I missed something.
We don't know what we're doing yet. They're suggesting we go fight a mummy in his pyramids and go fight hordes of mummy. That Mummy Rot is the least thing.
No, I got that.
Yeah, that's all you got. We have no idea what we're going to do. Maybe go back to a library and look for a diamond.
The diamond that's said to give you great, great power, and also and also
Allow us to banish
allow
the
us
horde of
to-
zombies.
yeah, basically banish a portion of the horde at once.
I feel like
Back to
we
Jiar.
are already to the end boss, and that seems strange.
Well, we are if we want to go ahead and get killed by him.
Fair point.
Isn't there like some place to grind levels at? I could have swore.
Yes, I am stealthing in the corner. My stealth increases quickly.
It's random encounters. We just have to walk back and forth between here and GR.
In 2 weeks, my stealth will be fantastic. Look out, party. Look out.
I'm jumping everywhere from now on.
Stealth again.
Sneaky,
I am
sneak.
so sneaky.
I love that GIF, Matt. That's awesome. Emperor's New Groove. For the win. Inspiration for you. Nobody can see Kit Kat either.
No, I'm just making sure I can see Vrexus.
Barely.
I know.
I'm very sneaky. I'm extremely sneaky.
Alright, so
Yes.
I am naked. Your clothes give you away.
if you have your dick out, you get disadvantage on stealth.
Oh, we
Oh,
googled it. The dick goes in until I copulate.
there's two. There's two of them. There's not just one.
It goes in until I copulate. I have an innie. We googled this. It became awkward with my father-in-law.
It was so good.
He thought my nanny had done inappropriate things with the child.
Nope, that was me.
Nope, that's
my
just
bad.
trying to
One.
settle a bet on who's right.
It was weird for everyone.
Ugh, it's so funny.
You guys are fucking weird. All right,
That's
so
what my father-in-law said.
so let me take you back to the hex map, and we'll figure out where you guys are going.
Well, this Diamond of Jiar sounds pretty powerful, so my bet is looking for this first and foremost.
Back to
Sounds like
GR.
cheating.
I'm
I'm
sure.
in for cheating. But now I'm curious as to why we came to Azrak in the first place.
So to find out about Tabrik,
Mm-hmm.
and to find out from Shuri about the diamond.
Yes.
So we come weeks journeys to find out about diamond that is weeks back where we came from. Shuri is a dick.
So wait, you said Shuri came to the temple, right?
Yes,
How's he getting back to GR?
he's
Is he
coming with
getting-
you,
Oh, okay.
or he could go back with Yazan.
Yevon already left. Not
Yeah.
particularly friendly.
I mean, you were sort of an idiot.
No, I almost put out evil.
You might also be a fucking idiot.
I
Yes.
extinguish evil.
With your tongue.
With whatever. I tried blowing on it first. It didn't work. It's how you put away trick candles. When you blow and they come back on, you know it's a trick candle. And it's gone.
This one was more of a trick than a candle.
I've been to many birthday parties. They're very popular with my people.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, do you guys want to go back to GR? Is that where you're
I
going
want
to
to do
go?
whatever was-
Sounds like our best bet.
All right. So,
That would be my vote. Back to GR. Study up on the diamond.
It sounds like cheating.
And see if we can recruit help for fighting off the hordes of mummies that are becoming our way.
All right. So, roll a d12, Zashir. All right.
I got 9 is safe.
2 more squares. Roll another d12.
Somebody else want to do it this time?
Steve, you roll low.
We could use low rolls.
Steve rolls a 12.
I rolled badly, not low. What's the difference?
All right. So, let me take you to the desert wastes.
I just want to make sure everyone realizes you told me to do that. It's not my choice.
I mean, it's
You
not.
roll low.
Actually, you just rolled a 12. You didn't roll a d12.
Oh yeah, I did. No wonder.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
It's guaranteed to roll a 12.
There you go. No, it's 11. Is that better?
I mean,
Much
it's still an encounter,
Well, I would like to fight something. That's not bad.
but it is a relatively less deadly encounter.
So, wait, isn't the thing we all get on the scorpion and run away?
Oh yeah. What is it? Scroll all the way back down, hit flee, and then just hold the button.
We need to level up. We must fight these things.
All right, so everybody level up, and then Kit Kat, you're here too. All right, so
Oh, wait.
we're going to remove all turns, and then let me drag in a couple of monsters here. And let's go here. And one, two, three, four.
What the what?
All right. So let me mark this guy. The blue guy is the chief. Okay.
So we already leveled up first before we start the battle?
Yeah, everybody leveled up because you got a long rest, because you didn't have an encounter on the first die roll. And it's 10 minutes to 11. Has everybody got another 20 minutes in them? Are we good?
Sure, but do you want us to level up?
Yeah, go ahead and level, and then we'll do the battle.
Okay. Right on.
Everybody go ahead and level, and then we'll do the battle.
Alright. I gotta look up
That'll give me a moment to...
I gotta look up a couple things real quick, because that gives me a monasteric tradition feature. So I gotta look that up real quick.
I don't remember. What book is the Celestial Patron from?
It's, Zaltar, Xanathar.
Xanathar's Guide.
There we go. Yep. Because I get a patron feature and I don't remember what that is.
Yeah. See, now I'm rolling poorly. You should be thrilled.
You're rolling for HP.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I should do that. But I could probably just take the minimum. Yes. Now 3 points above the minimum hit points.
That's huge for you.
After rolling 5 times.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's not very good.
Yeah, I'm level 6, and I'm 3 points above the minimum I could have.
Wow.
Yeah, you're not very good then.
Luckily, my constitution's good, so that makes it.
Does help. Isn't your everything good? Don't you have like phenomenal stats?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my stats are great.
So you rolled really well once at least.
Bro, go ahead and roll initiative when you guys are ready. I'm gonna do the Anubites as a group, unless anybody has a problem with that.
You're the boss.
As long as we beat them, I'm fine.
Alright, so the Chiefs is 17, and the group is a... The Chiefs is 19, the group's a 17, so... Alright.
What was the 9-year-old?
A fire elemental.
Ah, that's not a fire.
It's a fire elemental.
I mean, it is a fire.
Yeah, there's my
I mean,
initiative
it's
as well.
just a living fire.
It's not just a fire.
I gotcha.
It's like big fire.
Hulk like raging fire.
Big,
Thor like
smoldering fire.
smoldering fire.
Alright.
Yeah,
So...
I'm gonna just hold off on picking spells because that's gonna take forever. So
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm trying to do this relatively
a
quick.
third
as well.
level spell might come in handy.
One ability I gotta add real quick, but I think I can do it real quick here.
Alright, so the Anubite Chief's going to go first, and he is going to come up here to Zashir, and he is
We're
going
gonna pound you in the face.
attempt to pound you in the face. So he is going to spear you.
Oh,
15 doesn't do it.
15 doesn't do it? Alright.
Nope.
That's his turn. You are up. Zashir.
get him!
If you need a
Get him.
second, I can move the Anubites and then you can take your action.
Let's see. There we go. That'll probably work right there. Alright. So this guy is already just charging up on me to attack. I will go ahead and take my attack action. So why is it not triggering?
Because you're not selected on
Oh.
your token?
Nope, sorry, selected the wrong thing. First attack.
22 is going to hit. The Chief has a 15 armor class.
Yeah. For 8 damage.
Alright.
And I am going to go ahead and try this. Second. Gotta find it real quick. Stunning strike. I'm gonna spend a key point. Target must make a Constitution save. Assuming that's on my spell save, that's DC 14.
Yep. So let me get there. A new bite. Chief, Constitution save.
Yes.
Great.
Ooh. Okay. So that's not gonna work, but I'll go ahead and do my second attack at least.
Two.
I'll crit right back.
Fair enough. Take another 13.
Not 13.
All right.
And I don't think it doesn't say anything about the stunning strike being a bonus action or anything.
Nope.
It is.
So bonus action, do an unarmed strike here.
That'll hit.
For another 6.
All right.
And do a hot back here.
As the chief takes all those blows, he is going to get to the condition known as bloodied. So he is going to raise his spear and howl. Meaning that he and all of his buddies are going to get to take an extra turn.
Gopla!
So Vrexus,
Yes.
a Nubite chief, attacks you with his spear, gets
No.
a 9 and misses. A Nubite attacks Zashir with a spear, gets a 14.
No.
Nope, 14's
Does
not gonna
not
do it.
hit. A Nubite, a Nubite, a Nubite. So attack on Zashir? No.
Nope.
Attack on Vrexus?
No.
Definitely no. And attack on Abigail. Or not Abigail, Crackling Flames. Does 13 hit your armor class?
Let me check. No, it does not.
Alright. So
Unfortunately, not.
they all get to take another turn because the guy got to bloodied and it was their turn. So Zashir, you're going to get attacked twice. 17 and 20.
The 20 hits.
Right, you take 7 damage. Vrexus, you're going to get attacked once with a spear. 13.
No.
And Crackling Flames, you're going to get attacked again. If I can get to the right spot. With a spear. 14.
Nope.
Alright. So a whole lot of pillow fighting going on with these Anubites. Whiff, 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 whiff. Alright, Vrexus, you are up.
I rage. I attack recklessly against the one right in front of me.
So there's 2 right next to you. The chief
The-
or
the- The non-chief, the little dude.
Alright, his armor class is 15, so no hit.
All right, I attack again. My second attack. I'm
Also,
having a day.
does not hit. How do you roll a 4 on your weapon attack?
Because I get
Yes,
minus
great
10.
weapon.
Minus 5.
Oh, you did the great weapon. Okay. I was like, I thought your bonus was higher than that. Okay.
Yeah, minus 5 to hit plus 10 to damage. That's how I do all my damage.
Gotcha.
I'm granting advantage, and that guy cannot attack anybody else or else. Well, no, I didn't hit him. Never mind. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yep. Alright. Crackle in flames.
Let's go ahead and Eldritch Blast at this guy that's right next to me.
Okay. 27 hits, 26 hits.
22 damage.
That's
Can you do
his
range attacks
exact,
to somebody next to you?
exact number of hit points. Eldritch Blast is different.
I think so. I think you can get spells on adjacent people, right?
Yeah.
Whatever Rick says.
That 22 is his exact number of hit points. Tell me how you obliterate him.
That says 2 Eldritch Blasts, so just like 1 in each eye.
Fair enough. Is there a chat going on right now?
Huh?
Are we missing something? I keep hearing stuff in the background.
My phone does all kinds of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Steve, you still doing work?
I can move it or turn it off if it's.
No, it's fine. I hear it in the background, and I wanted to make sure it's not like our Discord or something where Mike's trying to get a hold of us or someone's putting something in chat. So
Right.
oh, okay,
You guys
Good.
both use retro video game sounds.
fair enough.
Be jealous.
All right. Ah, man, now my stuff's fucked up.
What'd you do?
All right. There we go. All right. Sorry. All right. So, Crackling Flames. That's it for you?
That's it for me.
Kit Kat.
I'm gonna give Zashir the help action. I'm going to
Encouragement.
encouragement. Yes, encouragement. Move here. I'm gonna aim for the leader.
Okay. 16 will hit. 15 is the number.
Man, talk about rolling shit damage on a sneak attack. Ugh.
Guys, he has 1 hit point left.
Action, movement, and done. And bonus action, actually.
All right. The fire elemental is going to come up to Zashir. Make a touch attack against Zashir. 19
Oh,
versus your
yep.
armor class.
That's gonna do it.
So you're on fire. You can take an
Okay.
action to douse the fire or take 5 fire damage at the start of each of your turns. And you take 14 damage.
Okay.
And then the fire elemental is going to come up to Vrexus. And is going to touch Vrexus. And
Can he disengage without a problem? Because he just attacked Homeboy.
No, he will provoke.
Okay. And you also heal. You didn't take 4 damage. Sorry about that. Spiritual Guardians come down and protect you as the fire hits you. He gets advantage to hit me too, Rick, so he gets to roll again.
Okay. 19.
Still doesn't hit me.
Fair enough. And Matt, you get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'll take that attack. It's just one attack, right? It's
Yep.
not like an attack action.
Nope, just
One.
1 attack. 14's gonna hit. All right. Fair enough. Okay. The Anubite Chief, with 1 hit point left, is going to go absolutely batshit for Vrexus.
Gets advantage.
Going to advantage and spear. Crit!
Crits it.
You take 13 damage.
Cool.
Zashir of the Twilight Sands. 2 Anubites up in your face.
And I'm on fire.
And you're on fire. So you take an action to stop it or 5 damage.
Yeah, I'll douse it. Wait, let me look one thing up real quick before I say that. Okay, that's only if I do an action, attack action. So, yep, I'll just douse it. That's my turn. So,
Okay. You have a movement and bonus if you want. If possible.
the bonus only takes place if I take an attack action, which I have not. So,
Alright. The Anubites are going to go. Vrex or Zashir's going to get attacked twice. Once from each. 22 and 13.
22 will hit.
So you take 6 damage. And Vrexus is going to get attacked from the one in front of him.
Still gets advantage.
Nubite, move to advantage, and spear. 12. Doesn't hit. Don't mind going reckless. Alright. Vrexus, you're up.
Alright, I go reckless again, and I'm going to go after the chief.
Okay.
16.
Hits.
23.
He had 1 hit point left.
Perfect. I get a bonus action attack because of Great Weapon Fighter to attack the other guy.
Cleave!
Basically, 19 hit.
19 hits.
19 slashing damage. He's still alive?
He is. He has 22
Okay, I
hit
do my
points.
second attack to him. I'm going to do the same thing. I do not hit. I am granting advantage. And he cannot attack anybody else without getting disadvantage.
Oh, he's attacking the shit out of you.
That is yet to be seen.
If he survives.
So far, he has not attacked the shit out of anything.
3 with 3 hit
Oh,
points.
talking
he's
the
gonna,
smack.
He's going to whiff at you with his spear.
That could happen.
All right. Crackling flames.
Okay. Which guys have been hit?
So this guy and the fire elemental.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll go ahead and attack that guy with Eldritch Blast.
13 does not hit, but 24
Pew, pew,
does.
pew, 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 pew.
That is enough to kill him.
Okay, and I'm moving there.
All right.
Do you
Okay.
have Spell Sniper, Steve?
What's that?
Do you have Spell Sniper?
I do not.
Because you just shot through a bunch of people.
Oh,
They get cover. I don't think it
it's-
matters, but
Yeah.
No, their armor class is 15. He rolled a 24, so they're
totally fair.
yeah.
do you get cover shooting through friendlies?
Yeah.
Ah.
Good, bad, and
Abigail
indifferent.
actually there though.
I don't remember how the cover rules work.
+2 to their armor class.
Oh, yeah.
So not enough to matter at this point.
Yeah, but to be considered. I mean, if he doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
All right. Kit Kat.
Who's that? Is that you?
It me.
Ah,
That is still Steve's icon.
What?
The one with the red circle around it? Next
Yeah, I
to
thought it-
Zashir?
why is it not orange?
Because I didn't get to choose?
Weird. Never mind.
My circles are orange.
Yeah. All right. Never mind.
I made the token.
That's fine. I was just
Dude, your
a little
circle's
confused. I was
yellow,
like, why does
your
Rick have an icon? This is really weird now. We'll do the
Oh, yeah. No one's color matches their icon.
point.
Except Sashir, maybe? He doesn't have much of a circle.
I think mine's supposed to be more of a blue circle I put on mine, but
I'm gonna give the help
I have a gray,
action
so.
to Zashir again, and I'm going to attack the fire elemental. Ooh.
Okay, is your weapon magical?
Don't believe so.
Okay, it seems to be less effective.
Good to know. That's the damage. Have fun.
So minus 12. Okay. You totally hit,
bonus
but
movement.
but it didn't seem to be as effective as it should have been.
That's fine. Done.
Alright. The fire elemental is going to attack Vrexus
Advantage.
with advantage. And it's going to attack Vrexus twice.
Cool.
22 and 25.
Both of those hit.
You take 16 and 17 and 8 is 25. Right? Yeah, 25 damage.
16
Fire?
and 17 is 8. What? Okay. Yeah. Cool.
9 and 16 is 25.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you take, because you got hit twice, I guess they don't stack, but if you don't take an action to douse the flames, you're on fire and you take 5 damage at the beginning of your turn.
Are my clothes on fire? Or I thought I had to have something combustible on me.
So if the target is a creature or a flammable object.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're on fire.
Right on.
It doesn't stack though. It's still only 5 damage even though you got hit twice.
Right on.
The Anubite chief is dead. Zashir of the Twilight Sands.
Oh, is that for the that was the chief then?
Yeah, the
That
chief
action.
was ahead of you. Yep.
What about the Nubites themselves?
They're supposed to be still in there at 17. Let me put them back. There.
Okay. So I'm gonna strike at this one first.
Okay. 12 does not hit.
Second attack.
13 does not hit.
Bonus action and armor strike.
17 hits.
So 8 bludgeoning there.
All right. Anything else?
I think I'll just stay put right here. Oh wait, sorry, 1 second. Nah, I'll just stay put. It's fine.
All right. So the Anubites are going to both attack Zashir. One with a spear. And
Nope.
one with a bite.
Nope.
Okay. Vrexus.
I go reckless again.
Take 5 damage.
Okay. Go reckless again. Reckless 12, reckless 5, and then I'm going to go bite rage. I crit on my bite. That's exciting.
The bite's the only one that hit.
How do I get a 0?
What's it supposed to be?
That's super weird. D4.
Yeah, it said rolling 0. +3 for strength, +2 for mod.
Yeah, so /R at D4 real quick.
No, it's D6. Sorry, D6 plus strength +2.
Yeah,
roll,
it's really
roll a D6 and we'll add that to the damage.
Okay.
So, are your teeth magical?
They are not.
Are your teeth magical?
Hey,
Monk's Fist
Yeah, I got my
count as
grill.
magical?
I mean, they
Monk's
have a
Fist count as
magical
magical,
disease.
totally.
Oh no, you got that fixed.
Yeah.
If you still had leprosy, I think that
If I
might
still had mummy
If
rat.
you still had
See,
leprosy.
that seems fair.
your bite seems to be less effective against the living embodiment of flames.
Seems fair. I assume the 12 didn't hit the living embodiment of flames.
13's the number on that one.
Right on. Perfect.
And since you crit, it's supposed to be double. So we'll say that you did the full 7 worth of damage.
Sure. I have no idea why this thing didn't work. It says I rolled 0, and then I rolled. Yeah.
It's like it didn't want to handle the crit right or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Next time you see a candle that needs to be put out, use it.
Crackle and flames. You have 2 Anubites in your face.
Yeah. Did Zashir hit either of them?
I hit this one
He hit
once.
the one
Yep.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and Sacred Flame on that guy then.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure it's a DC 16. I have no idea why it says 11 there. Because my spell save DC is 16.
Yeah, it'll definitely be your spell save DC, and
I need
that's
to figure out how to
a
fix that. I
dex
don't know.
save.
Yes.
He does not make it, so he takes 16 radiant damage. That is enough to kill him. Your sacred flames put him back to the beyond. Is that it?
That is it.
All right, Kit Kat.
Help action on Xerxes. For that guy. Probably misses.
12 does not hit. 15's the number on the Anubites.
Action
Sorry,
bonus.
didn't mean to do that. Trying to fix my attacks. I didn't fill in the crit spot.
Oh, sad.
I gotcha.
Did you get an extra attack?
I don't know.
Level 5?
I was looking for it, but I was like, whatever. Just keep rolling
Rogues
with
do
it.
not.
Rogues don't get extra attack. Okay, gotcha.
Correct.
Gotcha. All right. You did? You done?
Yep.
All right. Fire Elemental goes for Vrexus. Touch 24.
Yep.
Touch 17 doesn't hit. 19 damage.
Whoa.
Still on fire.
Okay.
Zeshir.
All right, I'll take this one.
Okay. 17 hits.
Okay.
8. All right.
I am beyond ready.
And let's see here. I'm gonna try one thing here. Gonna spend another key point. Go stunning strike on this thing. I changed up how I did the attack here.
So Anubite's going to make a con save and critically fail.
So he is stunned until my next
And
turn.
Since he critically failed, go ahead and make a attack of opportunity against him.
Okay. Oh, but I also failed that.
Fair enough.
Alright.
All right.
Well, if he's stunned, I'm gonna go ahead and move over here. Can I take my second attack of my attack action up against this thing then? If I
Absolutely.
I'll do that.
We can still hear Roxy snoring.
Not surprised. She's very loud.
24 hits.
7.
And your damage seems to get all the way through.
Okay.
Because your fists count as magical.
Yes, it's the
Kukri's plus
key and
1 as well.
power strikes. I'm a key and power strikes now.
And
There-
the
we all
Kukri's
have-
magical, so yeah.
So
Oh,
all
that too.
plus 1 weapons.
Except for
Yeah, I don't think key and power strikes works for
Kit
weapons.
Kat.
Huh?
Kit Kat
Gotcha.
does not have a +1 weapon.
That is
Right on.
correct.
Unarmed strike.
15 hits. Minus 6 more. All right. Whittling him down. The Anubites
Attacked
are-
him, so I'm gonna take a quick hop back here, make him come to me.
All right. The Anubites are going to go and attack Crackle and Flames because he's the only one in front of him.
He's petrified. He can't do it. He's
He's
oh, it's
stunned.
stunned. That's right. He can't do it. So he's going to miss his turn. Vrexus.
All right. Owen gave me help, so I guess I don't need to go reckless, and I still get my advantage.
Okay.
So with rage, then with
18
rage,
hits. 15 hits.
23 and then 23, so 46 damage from +1 weapon.
All of that hits super hard.
Wow.
The
Yeah.
fire elemental is not pleased.
Suck it.
I'm going to go ahead and make a bonus action and bite.
16 hits.
Oh, such art.
And I took my 5 damage.
Cool. The bite again not as effective as the +1 axe of or +1 scimitar of death.
Yeah.
Word. And I'm no longer giving advantage.
All right. Crackling flames.
Okay. Let's see. I guess Sacred Flame on the Fire Elemental.
Okay. So
And once again, it's a 16 DC.
this is a fire elemental?
It's radiant damage. Does that not affect fire elementals? I thought they were just immune to fire.
They are immune to fire and poison, but radiant damage seems to be very effective. So
Nice.
dexterity save is not going to make it because you said it was 16, right?
16, yeah.
Okay. So he's going to take 20 damage. Tell me how your flames kill a fire elemental.
Yeah, that's. I want to hear this one.
That's
That happened in an anime once, right?
Yeah. That's
literally fought fire with fire.
what was that called? I don't remember. It was
You
just
tell me,
hot
Steve.
fire.
You watch more anime than all of us combined.
Mhm.
That was a long time ago. Not anymore. It's been a while. Though I
saw
did.
it at Boyer's house.
So the sacred flames of Dahar shine the light of the sun upon the shadowy flame and banish it back to the hell that it came from.
That works.
A holy choir of angels.
I begin eating the bodies. And carry
There's
on.
still a
still have
alive
Yep.
Anubite. They're still alive.
So he's eating one alive. That's what I heard.
I'm also
Because he's
on
still
fire.
stunned.
Rick's has other priorities.
I'm also on fire. I should fix that too.
All right, Kit Kat.
He's giving you advantage, dude. Just go smoke him.
This is true. He is giving me advantage. Cannot do this with advantage. That is the question.
Why is he granting advantage? Oh, because he's
Stunned.
stunned.
Because he says the stunned, yes? Well, that just, yep.
I mean, unless he's not stunned anymore.
They both hit. So yeah, he's. I mean, fucked up.
Smoked.
Your arrow pierces his dick and just impales him
Well, that's
into the
just
sand.
inappropriate.
I mean, he had 4 hit points left, and you did 25 damage. Jesus tits.
I do feel very bad for him now. If his retracted, he would have
Stunned.
been
I don't know
fine.
if stun does more
Did not
damage. I can't
retract.
remember.
Stun doesn't do any damage.
Pink mist.
I think
Yeah.
I might be thinking of paralyzed instead of stunned.
Yeah, so he, I mean, just fucking obliterate him.
It's good to know, yes?
I put the me on fire out.
Yeah. All right. Well done, gentlemen.
Yes.
Well done. The ruckus that you guys made is going to attract the attention
No.
of a nice big worm. So as we start the next session, we will re-roll initiative.
Oof.
Okay.
We just get on your thingy and we run away this time.
Run away!
So
Nobody's to eat.
One of you wants a tank.
maybe 3 minutes later, you guys are still basically right here. You can, take any healing potions that you have or take any actions that you need to put out fires. No rest.
Have we gotten healing potions before?
I don't think we've had the
I
opportunity
don't
to
remember.
obtain any yet.
Yeah, I don't think we've gotten
I
them.
don't recall.
Okay. Yeah, so we will be rolling initiative at the start of the next session.
I was about to say, I have random gold and I have my +1 item. That is the only items I have. And a
Fair
new
enough.
bite jerky.
If you want to eat some jerky, you can roll a hit die. Or 2.
It is all good.
Because I know you have, very few hit points left. No, you're fine.
I mean, if we have a healer next time, it's a different story.
There's not a healer in the
there's
party.
You don't have
Sure
it.
there is. There's a bard that has healing cure light wounds. Excuse me.
Oh,
Did he take... oh, okay, yeah. He didn't take healing word. He did take cure wounds.
Yeah, cure wounds.
That's
He used
fair.
them last time.
That's fair. All right. Make sure you're level 6. Make sure you pick your spells. And we will be rolling initiative at the start of the next session.
All right.
All right.
Well done, gentlemen.
I fixed my